Hello everybody and welcome to my 40-second VBA tutorial, and the coming tutorials are going to be on user forms. So let's get started. The first thing I'm going to show you is just how to set up a user form in order to run in your VBA code. So the first thing we need to do is actually design it. So if you right click the same way you would go to insert a module, and you probably noticed this yourself before, and just click on user form. And then this is going to open us up a new user form design in here, and it will go under this subfolder in your project called forms, and it comes up as default as user form 1, the same way Excel kind of defaults sheet 1, sheet 2. So the first thing I'm going to do is just change the name, and to do that we just go into the properties down here. If you've closed your properties off and you don't have them there, just go to view and then go to properties, or just press F4 and it will pop up down here for you. And then we can just change our name in here. So I'm going to call mine my user form. And then in this window here, we've now got our user form kind of template. And we've also got this toolbox here that has all the controls we can put on our user form. If you can't see this toolbox, just go to view and toolbox, and that will turn it off and on for you, so you'll be able to see it. We've now got our user form template, and this is just kind of a blank user form. If we press play on this, it's going to load up, and it's just going to be grey and boring. So nice, just standard user form. So I'm just going to show you how to do your kind of standard things on it. So first of all, first thing you might want to change is your title. So to do that, you just go down to your caption property here and just change that. And pretty much everything you're changing on user forms is going to be in this properties window down here. So let's put this as a title, and then a couple of other things you can change. So let's just change the height, and this is in a value known as points, which is each point is 1/72 of an inch, so 1/72 of an inch. So if we put in 144 for the height, then that's going to put it at a height of 2 inches. And if we go down to our width and put that to 144, and then that's going to put our user form by 2 inches by 2 inches. So that's how you change your width and your height. For those that are interested, if it uses points, that's generally what you use for font sizes, so it just matches the font sizes. We can then do just a simple, if you look through the properties, there's a few others in here. You can change the back color. So if you click on this, click on palette, you can choose the back color of your user form. So to say I want to set it to a pale green. It's a horrible looking color, but that's how you can change the back color on here. And you can do all kinds of other things in here that I'm going to come on to in later tutorials. But essentially that's how you set it up. In order to activate it, you can either do as I just did a minute ago, press play, and that will come up. Obviously that's not very useful to people using your actual program, so let's close that off. And if we go into one of our modules and create a sub procedure, so this is how you'd activate your user form in your code. So sub open user form. Doesn't have to be called that, it can be called anything in your code. And then we just reference the name of the user form, so my user form dot show. And then if we close this down now, if we run this using Alt F8 and run that, and then that's going to show our user form then, and it's going to come up with our lovely green background. And then to close the user form off, you just click on the close button on the user form. So that's the basics of how you'd set up your user form. Just to recap, to create a new one, just right click, insert a user form, and then just make sure you've got your properties windows open, and that's how you're going to control pretty much everything. So that's going to be it for this tutorial, quite a quick one. In the next tutorial I'm going to start showing you how to use the toolbox and adding on different tools onto your user form. So thanks for listening, and I hope to catch you in the next tutorial.